Two Sheds, Gabby. We thought our window man was going to come today and start taking this big window out, but apparently he got held up. I don't think he likes working on weekends anyway. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to go ahead and knock out this bag of pennies with my penny sorter and see what type of copper we find. I look in the bag and I'm thinking it's not going to be a lot, but yeah, I may be surprised. Well, the first test handful I put in, not a single one fell to the copper side. So I went over and grabbed a copper penny and I put it in and it shot over there what it's supposed to. So if the first handful is an indicator, this is going to be a sorry bag. After a few more handfuls put in, I am getting a few. So it won't be a total loss. And now I'll start using my good old North Carolina cup to scoop them so my hands don't get completely black. I think I see a couple of dimes in there. The motor was starting to get real sluggish, and so I took it apart and checked, and there's a pretty beat up dime that couldn't make its way through the little slot. Well, that's terrible. And it's 1965. It's not even silver. This little penny got stuck in there in the little chute, and so they started piling up, and before I could catch them, a few of them went over into the copper side. I've pulled out a couple of zinc, but I'm liable to find one or two more when I go through them. I did see a wheat penny down there. You never want to turn this little machine on and step out of the room, because if I just had another creased bent penny get in there and you could hear the motor dragging, and the more it drags, the more it's wearing on that motor, and it could. And I've had it even just shut down, and you immediately turn it off. You want to be really ready to turn this thing off and protect the little motor, because this thing costs too much to, even for me buying it used, to just let it burn up because the coin gets stuck in there. I'm more than halfway done, and I don't have a lot of copper, but I'll go ahead and finish and let you know what I find. This is the last of it. Look at this, folks. It's pretty terrible. Oh my goodness, just a little over a pound. That's obviously this has become a dump bank for pennies for people. And, I did that for a while myself, so I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not upset with that. I just need to realize this probably is not going to be my go-to place to buy bags of pennies. I'll just buy boxes. I was still getting close to 3 pounds per box. I'll go through these and see if I find a couple of wheat pennies. I know I saw one. And that'll be it for this bag, man. Well, that is all the copper I got out of the $50 bag of pennies. That one's a Canadian, and that's that bent up dime. I'm sure I saw two other dimes, but I'll get to them as I go. And I'll let you know how many Wheaties. I'm sure there's at least one. I saw one. Here's the next dime I come to. That thing is so worn, I'd say that's just 8 cents. That is worn out. I did come to a second wheat penny there. The other one was a 46. This is what I found. And this one is a 42. 2 wheat pennies so far. And like I thought, I did find a couple of zincs that had jumped over in the box when that thing got clogged up. I think I found like 4 or 5 of them. I weighed them just to make sure. There's that third dime. Oh, another Wheatie. That's nice. 45. Well, I just came across a 1937. It's not in very good condition. But that is 4 wheat pennies. Whew, that's rough. Oh, another zinc looks like. Yep, goodness. I wonder if all of those came down when they got clogged up. I didn't really see how many it was, but almost done here. Well, it looks like we got 4 wheat pennies, 3 dimes, and 3 Canadian. That's it. I guess I won't be doing the bags very often at all. Thanks for watching. A little bit of a bummer. That's okay.